There are two main reasons why PPI coverage has traditionally focused on goods and not on services. First, when official PPIs were developed, mostly in the early 20th century, industrial and agriculture activities represented the largest share of the global economy. This has now changed. In 2019, services contributed 65% of global GDP. The second reason is that prices for service activities are generally more difficult to identify and collect than prices for goods. Services may be uniquely customized for an individual buyer, making it more challenging to collect price observations for a comparable product at different points in time. They also tend to have a more diverse set of price-determining characteristics than goods. Goods can often be characterized based on their size, weight, and material. But a transportation service, for example, has little in common with a banking or healthcare service. Due to the complexity and expense of compiling PPIs for service activities, many countries have chosen to expand their coverage of this sector gradually. For example, a country may start by producing PPIs for freight transportation activities only. Then, as staff capacity and resources increase, they may choose to add coverage of warehousing activities, and so on. When determining the service activities to cover in a PPI, countries typically consider the following four factors. First, the relative importance of the activity to the total domestic economy. All else equal, it is better to cover the activities that generate more output and therefore represent a larger share of the economy. Second, the adequacy of other data series, such as the CPI, for deflating activity output. When output is primarily sold to resident households, the CPI is generally considered sufficiently representative of producer price changes, making compilation of a PPI less urgent. Examples include food and beverage service activities and personal service activities such as barbers and so on. Third, the prevalence of non-market production. Transactions at prices that are not economically significant are excluded from the PPI. Examples of services activities that may fall into this category are public administration, primary education, and libraries. Fourth, the cost and complexity of data collection. The most significant factor driving the cost of data collection is industry concentration, or the percentage of output generated by the largest companies. For concentrated industries such as air transportation, rail transportation, and telecommunications, a PPI can be obtained by surveying only a few responding companies. Data collection is, however, far more expensive and challenging for industries with low concentration, such as wholesale trade, retail trade, and real estate activities. Development of PPIs for service activities continues to take place across the world in both advanced and developing economies.